favorite match.
Lo presentamos Nicolas Meregali.
Nicolas Meregali makes his return to the ring. Meregali had 2 matches, one against Lo, the other against Victor Estima, putting Victor out of competition, obviously not by something that Meregali did, but in his match.
This is one of those matches, Ricardo, that I was looking most forward to watching. I think both athletes are super exciting to watch.
I think we've said that about every other match in the Grand Prix, because they all have been awesome. Here we go. Danis and Meregali. Dillon Danis on the left in the black kimono. Nicolas Meregali in the white kimono.
Dillon looking very focused, both pull guard.
Nicolas coming on top.
Nicolas earns the advantage right away and coming up in that double guard pull, but now we see Dillon actively seeking to get to the back of Nicolas Meregali. No easy task as he is so well established in his base.
Dillon inverting, looking to get underneath Meregali's hips, controlling the opposite leg.
That's an interesting, a very interesting position that we see Dillon Danis here, but he's maintaining grip on both pant legs.
So is Dillon actively going for the knee bar in this position? Do you think he's trying to motion Meregali's legs so he can get into the 50-50, AJ? What's your take on this?
I think neither. I think he's preventing a potential pass from Nicolas Meregali. If Nicolas can get his hand out, he's going to look to sneak that over the right leg of Dillon Danis like he's going for right now, because he's in a dominant leg drag position. He just cannot bring his back like he's doing there. But Nicolas is going to continue to actively seek to get his cross-collar grip.
Dillon rolling out, controlling the foot of Meregali. Meregali's getting on top.
Dillon really needs to put some things together here because he has yet to score in the yellow group.
Oh, he does have one advantage. Dillon Danis taking the opportunity. 2 advantages now for Meregali, but Dillon Danis has the foot of Nicolas Meregali, stretching out the leg now, possibly going for a knee bar, or switching to the 50-50 to look to come back on top. Meregali using the opportunity to get past the legs of Dillon Danis. Great job.
The action is paused. Both athletes are signaled to put their kimonos back together. This match is, one might say, lit.
You know, as we mentioned before, a lot of hype with Meregali coming into this.
Right.
But rightfully so, you know, just amazing competitor.
Ricardo, help the viewers who are just tuning in. So Dillon from the green group is now facing Meregali of the yellow group.
I believe so. They may have switched things up in the group. I got to double check on that. Meregali back to the action. Meregali passing. Almost gets by the tricky guard of Dillon Danis. Meregali almost with the knee on belly, transitions to the back. Meregali past the guard of Dillon Danis, gets the 3 points. Secures the position. Referee stops the action. I believe I saw him, the referee, put 3 up. Could be wrong.
It looked like he signaled either an advantage.
No, he got the 3.
He did get the 3 points. The crowd is intently watching here as Nicolas Meregali, the new up-and-comer of the Copa Podio, has recently earned a pass against very tough Dillon Danis. And now we'll look to see how Dillon's going to respond to this sort of position here, because Nicolas Meregali is in a very dominant position. He could be potentially taking the back of Dillon Danis, and he's maintaining so, but Dillon finds a way to get out and now is on tap and is actively seeking himself to pass the guard of his opponent.
Dillon Danis escapes the back attempt from Meregali, very similar to his match with Lo in the last Copa Podio. Lo had a really crafty scramble, almost took Dillon's back. Dillon reversed the position. Now inside the tricky guard of Meregali. Meregali using that collar sleeve control, being very offensive in his guard position, trying to off-balance. Dillon gets to the top position.
And he finds the sweep.
Look at
Nicholas
that.
Meregali really making a statement here against Dillon Danis. And he finds the armbar, but he fails in the attempt. But Dillon Danis now trying to come up with the Estima lock, looks like, ankle lock.
Meregali up 5-0. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left in this match. Two minutes, 20 seconds left.
Dillon looks really in a position you don't normally see him, which is winded. Having trained in a different environment recently with well-known Conor McGregor for his up-and-coming MMA fight against Nate Diaz. Like you said, Ricardo, it's an interesting dynamic here because he wasn't really training particularly in the gi. And we see here Nicholas Meregali having the upper hand.
You know, he wasn't training specifically in the gi, but he was training hard.
Right.
You know that he was, he was training actively every day, doing strength and conditioning, doing some interesting movement training. And look at that beautiful sweep attempt once again. Meregali recovering guard.
Nicholas Meregali really showing an impressive performance here with 1 minute and 43 seconds left. He is leading 5-0 against black belt Dillon Danis. Dillon really is going to have to open up here if he wants to do something. The crowd really appreciating the show put on by both these gentlemen. That high in the collar grip done by Nicholas Meregali and the foot in the hip. He's going to look to go for one side and retract, and he gets it. What a beautiful sweep by Nicholas Meregali. Now advancing 7-0 against Dillon Danis.
Beautiful foot in the bicep sweep by Meregali. Being coached here by Mario Heish. Legendary.
What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sweep. Nicholas really content here in this final minute.
Dillon continuing to attack that leg of Meregali. 43 seconds left. He probably feels that this is all he could do at this point.
He's got to make something happen if he wants. He's got to get a submission. And he pushes his opponent away.
The crowd likes it.
Pure frustration.
Crowd enjoying the action here at Copa Podio.
Dillon has a look of just not really happy with what's going on here. He's down 7-0 against the uber talented Nicholas Meregali, up and comer here. Let's see what Dillon does. Stays in stance, both gentlemen on their feet. We might see a high to low shot here by Dillon. Nicholas Meregali throws, and what we see now is a knee bar attempt by Dillon Danis in the final seconds, 17 seconds remaining. Can he make something happen here? Looks like Nicholas Meregali is gonna pull away the victory here.
5 seconds left. Meregali on top. Looks like the clock was just a bit off, but Meregali walks away with the victory by points, 7-0 against Dillon Danis.
What an impressive performance by the young up-and-comer.